Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brandon, the day trading genius. Thank you all for joining me today once again. So for those of you who know me and watched the 100 Trading Rules of Power Part 1, welcome back. For those of you who haven't watched it, it's available on my channel, The Day Trading Genius on YouTube. It only has 20 views, so I can only imagine how many people are getting hit by the market maker. And that will not be the case for us. We're just normal traders who invest in trading and have profits coming in slowly. We take those profits and we invest them in other things. But we do not give the market makers back our profit. We have golden rules that we follow. 100 trading rules of power, and now we have part 2, that are synonymous with each other, most of which you have already heard and already know, but for some reason won't follow. Whoever decides not to follow these rules will get hit by the money train. These rules are timeless and unavoidable, so beware of them and understand them. Number 1, stop trying to rush your trades. Yes, it's 9:30, buddy. We know that. The market's going up. We see that. The market's tanking. I recognize that. Stop trying to rush your trades. That's what they want you to think. And as soon as you enter, what happens? Tell us the story. We all need to hear it. Stop trying to rush your trades. The market makers know that. Number 2, you might have to sell your stuff now because of what you've done. You've given the market makers all of your money. And now we have to go back to work. We've got to go back to the grind and start all over again. It's a nightmare. Number 3, win a little, lose a little. So we won't have to worry about those nightmares. Okay? Nothing's guaranteed but losing and winning. So win a little and lose a little. Number 4, there's no turning back now. You can't go back to work, really? They'll tear you to pieces. You made a decision to become a day trader, and going back will only ruin you. You need to dig deeper than that. And you need to bog down and stop with all that booty hugging leverage. Stop with that attitude. Stop trying to force your trades. And you need to ride that wave until it brings you to shore. Number 5, it's going to take some time, buddy. I know you don't want to go back to work, and you might have to. Well, you just said, I don't want to. Well, you might have to. It's going to take some time. That's why. And when you do this time, let me ask you a question. Do you want to continue this phase going back to work after you've made a bad trade and having to, at the whims of others, do what they want rather than doing what you know you can? It's going to take time. Number 6, are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. Backseat driver, we're not there yet. When we get there, I will unlock the doors and you will be free to roam around in a new place. But we're not there yet. And that's why it's going to take time. Number 7, you're not doing enough research. And that's why you're getting hit by the market maker as soon as you enter your trade. Those big words you use when you're trying to figure out why numbers are going this way and that way are unnecessary. The most you need to know about the market maker is that they're not doing their research either. They're going to hunt you until you leave the trade. And that's a fact. Number 8, get back in that ring. Yes, we know they knocked you down, but get hit back up. Well, you say, oh, how can I get hit back up? I'm not a SpongeBob. Well, you know what? If you don't get back up, you're going to have to find a job. So when they knock you down, you better find $1 or $2 and get back in there. And don't tell me $1 or $2 is not the same as $1 million or $2 million, because that just means you're over leveraging and don't understand the market. Number 9, don't trade your peace of mind. You had a peace of mind, buddy, before you came into this business. You were aware of the fact that you could make money. You thought to yourself you could get rich, which is obviously not a bad thing. You just had to be realistic with yourself, buddy, but it's still the same. Don't trade your peace of mind, that part of you that says you'll make it, for a bad trade. Number 10, hit the ball. 3 strikes, you're out. If you don't hit the ball after 3 strikes, don't take that 4th trade. And I have a 4 trade limit. We'll get into that right here. Number 11, have a 4 trade limit. Okay? Why do I suggest that? And this can range from 4 to 8 or from 4 to 12 if you have 3 different sessions during the day. Essentially, you want to hit the ball once out of these 3 times, and you will take the 4th trade if you hit the ball at least once. So if you don't hit the ball once, if you don't have a good trade, then you won't take the 4th trade. We'll get into why you should take the 4th trade or how you should avoid the 4th trade. Number 12, do the work. It's not easy. What's the work, guys? It's your journal. Your journal will tell you what you did during that trade. I went 100 full, 100x, like I know I shouldn't. But that's okay, because it was a winner. And as long as I know what I'm doing with this meme trade and this meme coin, and this was a meme trade. So I broke my rules. But when I broke my rules, I made money. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, guys? The next rule. Oops, we're on the wrong page. That was the first one. You can still lose your money. You can still lose in the mind. Okay? So even though you have a winning trade and you're happy, you made 62 cents, you can still lose 75 cents, okay? In your mind, when you're sleeping, when the market maker's taking advantage of people for that month or that year. Number 14, simple, simple, simple. Keep it simple, guys. It's the only way you're going to have profitable, realistic trades. The more you complicate things, although you do teach yourself a lot, and you should teach yourself, but the more you complicate it, the more you give your powers to the market maker. Number 15, stop trying to be rich again. It's not going to happen, Stu. You're trying to get rich again so you can get that thing again and do that thing you used to do. And that's why it's not going to work out, buddy. Your clarity has to change if you want to be successful in this market. Number 16, you can't remain average. You can't hit the ball, have it caught every time by every catcher in the field, and expect to run to base. You have to learn how to hit the ball away from those catchers, how to hit the ball and run fast enough to base. Number 17, learn everything. Don't just learn from me, that annoying dude who keeps telling you to stop that. but learn everything. And that includes your trades. Number 18, once you hit the ball, now's not the time to sit there and wonder, oh, is it going to go further? No, run, okay? Run to the base. And when you're at the base, that's it. Stop. Don't go to third base because you hit the ball and you think that they're not going to retaliate. Once you hit the ball, it's on. And you better make sure it's safe. Number 19, enough is enough. You keep on going and going and going. You think that this trade is going to go all the way to zero. Or you believe it's going to go to the moon. Enough is enough. You better stop that trade before you find out what that is. Number 20, go back to the basics. Go back to your demo. Go back to non-leverage. Go back to trading with confidence. Number 21, live with the result. That car parked outside your house is the result of a bad trade gone wrong. That leverage you're using during that booty hugging trade is the result of your clarity. So learn how to adjust that. Number 22, hope is not a strategy. Hoping that the candle won't hit your stop mark is not a strategy, guys. Hoping that it will hit your target is not a strategy. You need to manage your trades. Get in that ring and hit your opponent before he hits you. Number 23, less is more. So you went after more. The market started going in your favor, but you didn't take it. Now it's going the other way, and you don't want to take it. Let me tell you something. Less is more because you missed your chance. Number 24, be okay with that. Whatever that is. Be okay with the fact that the market is actually going the opposite way right now. Be okay with the fact that they took a significant amount of your money that day. And be okay with the fact that you don't need to trade away your winners. Number 26, the wrong things over and over again is what you keep doing. And that's why you don't see a difference in your result. The wrong things over and over again is your problem. And until you adjust that, you will always lose money. Number 27, you got it all figured out. But which one? Which one do you have figured out? Is it the market maker whose clear intention is to hit your stop mark as soon as you enter the trade, depending on what you're doing? Or do you have it all figured out when you say to yourself, oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, I know I'm going to make a 2-to-1 today. Oh, I know for sure the market's not going to go down. I know for sure it's not going to go up. You got it all figured out, but which one? And be very specific about that. Number 28, don't play tug of war with your trades. Like I said, guys, of course, smart money is going to make maneuvers in a zone. But don't play tug of war with your trades. You want to get in, get rich, and get out, guys. And we'll get to that in a minute. Number 29, lose the right way. The right way to lose is when you see it's inevitable and there's no stopping it. That's the right way. The wrong way to lose is when you convince yourself it's never going to happen and it's on its way. Number 30, Don't rely on the memory. The memory is going to cause you to make bad trades. The memory is going to hit your stop mark as soon as you enter the market. The memory is going to make your emotions flutter. You're going to be jacked up and get jackhammered for the night. So don't rely on the memory. Number 31, don't try to make the money back. It's gone. Throw some flowers on it. It's gone. Professional traders don't try to make the money back. They just make the money. And they haven't had a problem ever since. Number 32, you're too late. So stop trying to force it. You're too late to the market. It's 9:31. They made a move without you. You're not ready. But you say, I'm only 1 minute late. No, you are one clarity short of the market. And the money train is coming. And if you've ever played that game, Stumble Guy, you better know it's going to hit you. Number 33. There are no days off in this business. You don't get the luxury of sitting at home with your feet up, shirt and tie on, boxer shorts, and a pair of flip-flops on YouTube telling people what to do with stew. This business is a 24/7 business. It does require a break and rest, but you better believe when you enter it, it's not designed for you. Number 34, don't make extra mistakes. Just make the ones that came with the fries. Don't make extra ones. Limit your trades. Limit your potential. Limit everything. Everything new is bad. Everything that is exploratory is not good. Limit it. Number 35. You're in a slump right now. It happens to the best of them. Just climb out slow. The slower you climb out, the more grip you'll get. Number 36. Be a good manager and be a good selector. Manage your trade. It's going down right now. Like I said before, Tim. It's going up right now. Like I said before, Kev. Manage your trades and select them carefully. Number 37, build experience. Your experience in the market is poo-poo compared to what the market maker is able to do. Build your experience, and the only way you're going to do that is by practicing with your demo. Yeah, I know it sucks to see $2,500 go straight into your demo account and not into your pocket, but we're not there yet, man. Take it easy and build experience. When we get there, we'll stop for some chips or something. Get some dip. Number 39. You will make money from that. That trade that you do that works out for you, that you stare at for a minute or two when you're feeling blue, that works. So know what that is. Number 40, take action. And I'm not talking about the action of the lips or the mouth or of the talk. I'm talking about the action of the stop button. I'm talking about the action of letting your winners run and not being afraid to let the dogs out. This action is only going to happen with experience. You will have to tell yourself to act, and upon that action will be the result. Number 41, take 1 or 2 quality trades per day or per week. And that's all you'll need. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, well, you have a 4-limit trade a day. Yes, I take 4-limit trades a day. I have a 4-limit trade a day, 4-day trade a week, 4-week trade a month and 3-month trade per season. So you do the math. You can take off, but the moment you do is the moment you'll become most vulnerable when you want to re-enter. Number 42, when it comes to everything else, you're doing good. You take the kids to school on time. You brush your teeth, wash your hair. You smell good. You drive a nice car. You have manners. You know how to do a lot of things. Well, why can't you trade? That's because you're not taking the time to follow the 100 trading rules of power that are unavoidable. Number 43, this could be much more. What we're looking at here, buddy, could be much more. So don't be so happy about it and don't be afraid. Number 44, let your winners run. Don't put your foot out. Let your winners run. And let them run to the finish line. Number 45, don't overtrade. Once you reach the 4th trade, you're done for the day. Yeah, I know you want more, but it's not time yet, buddy. Take it easy. Tomorrow's another day. Live to fight another day. Don't overtrade. And if you do, it doesn't matter how much you make. Number 46. Who is actually doing good here? Who's actually making the real bucks? Who's actually getting the real fettuccine? The real linguine? Number 47. One of the worst things you can do is break one of the 100 trading rules of power. That's one of the worst things you can do during the trade. So know what that is. Number 48, focus on the scam. What you're saying, Brandon, what do you mean focus on the scam? I thought everything was good. Oh, you didn't know that the market makers are trying to hunt you? When you enter a trade and break one of the 100 rules of power, you become a target of the market maker, of the money train, of the composite man. And therefore, yes, that will answer your question. Focus on it, even though they're not exposing themselves. Number 49, trade when your session begins and wait for it. Don't trade when your session's not happening, buddy. That's not part of your plan. That's not part of what you do. You have 100 rules of power. Follow them and become profitable. Now, guys, we're going to get to the 50th rule here. And after this rule, we're going to take a break and I will return. As always, when we return, we'll get back into the other rules of power. Number 50, get some rest. Okay? Drink the Kool-Aid. Get some rest. And wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day where you can be profitable. So don't rush it. Get some rest, guys. Okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we're back with the 100 Trading Rules of Power, Part 2, and we're going to continue from Law 51 and on. Before we continue, I want to say something. I want to read from my notes the difference between gamblers and professional investors. We are professional investors. We invest small amounts of our money for small profit. Gamblers, they get angry and their mood changes whenever they endure a loss. We focus on long term. Gamblers want quick money. The reason is because they won't tell the truth. We have a valid trading plan and back tests for strategies. They do not have a strategy and trade like a flip of a coin. And the reason is because they have no data that they have collected and they're not sure it works. We have strict rules and obey risk management and do not risk the whole account. They use extremely high leverage and risk half of the account in one single trade. And the reason is because risk management is more important than leverage. So start small. We only, therefore, have high quality trades at the end of our sessions and enter for quality rather than quantity. They open random positions over an amount of time that is irrational and lose all of their money. The reason is because they have to learn to wait, and the quality of their patience determines their trade. We accept our losses and do not get emotional, like I said before. They get disorderly, and when they lose, they are ruined. The reason is because you can't manage your emotions and be human at the same time. You can't. Because humans exhort and exemplify emotions. Law 51. Be anxious for nothing, so you won't have to show your bad side. Don't tell yourself before you enter the market, this is it. I know because I had a good day yesterday, I'm going to have a good day today. I know because I lost yesterday, I'm going to win today. Actually, tell yourself the truth. If you lost yesterday, you're probably going to lose again. Take a day off. If you won yesterday, you're probably going to want to win again, but there's no guarantee. Size down. Number 52. Stop trying to break the Richter scale. There are quality trades within a day, one or two, and we'll get to how to find those. But that requires patience, skill, and a lot of determination. And if you don't last long enough, you're never going to meet that rate. You're never going to weigh in at the proper scale amount. You're always going to try to break it. And you will. Number 53, practice your last chance. Don't just keep swinging at the ball. Get off the mound. Change the bat. Kick your feet up. Get some dust on your eye. You got to hit that ball or your team loses. Number 54. Beginner traders don't take advantage of the market. They're too concerned with what Charles is doing over there on that trade, rather than looking at their own stats, which are clearly saying, do not trade today. So learn how to take advantage of the market if you want to be professional. Number 55, don't put sauce on your trades. Stop trying to put ragu on the fettuccine. It's not going to go down like that today. It's not going to work out. Put your trades in the microwave and let them slowly begin to pop like popcorn. Number 56. Why shouldn't you take the last trade? And as I told you guys before, I take a 4-limit trade. That's because if I don't hit the ball at least once out of 3 times, after 3 strikes, I'm out. Same thing goes for you guys. Why shouldn't you take your last trade? Well, you don't want to take that 4th trade if you already struck out and you're not going to be profitable. That 4th trade may or may make the difference. Number 57. Don't use your hard-earned money to trade, guys. Find a way to use money that isn't meaningful to you. So that way, if you lose it, it won't hurt as much. Number 58, you don't have the right broker or something. Is the reason why you're not satisfied with the outcome of your trades. Or could be the reason why. And it's up to you to find out why. Number 59, respect your privacy. Your privacy is your concern and your concern only. The market maker is going to hunt you like a greyhound in Switzerland if you don't respect your privacy. Number 60, don't get hit by the money train. Take it instead. Don't get hit by it, guys. We're going to wait for the money train to give us its signal, and then we're going to take it, no matter which way it goes. Number 61, compound your interest. And I think we went into that before, guys, on how to compound your interest. You turn every winning trade from, no matter what it is, into take profit of $20, $26, $34, $44, $58, $76, $98, or $126. Okay? Or it could be $2, $2.60, $3.40, $4.40, $5.80. You get it, guys. Take profit, okay? And don't let the market maker take your money. Number 62, earn the right to level up. Now, I said this many times. Most of these laws you've heard many times, guys. And I'm starting to sound like a broken record. I know that. But it's time you start taking responsibility for your actions. Earn the right to level up and leave those booty-hugging trades alone. Number 63, get in, get rich, and get out. Like I said earlier. Your point is to get in when the market is most volatile. And you better hope it's going in your favor. Number 64, don't marry your trades or your bias because it's not marrying you back. It's actually leaving with that other person who's got way more money than you and has way more ideas than you and is way more open-minded. So don't marry your trades. Number 65, don't script hop. Just play the role. And your role clearly says you're going to trade 1 or 2 powerful trades a day, 1 or 2 quality trades, 1 or 2 quality trades a week, perhaps even a month. So take it easy, buddy. Number 66, you're not watching the market constantly. And that's the reason why you don't understand what you're doing. You keep entering the market thinking just because it looks good, because it's saying, oh, come and trade, that it's time to trade, and it's not. You're going to get hit by the money train. You're not watching the market constantly. Remember that. Number 67, LeBron James understands basketball. LeBron James understands the game. And that's why he has so many championships. And so does Shaquille O'Neal. Number 68, where's that hunger at? Where's the hunger you came into this game with when you began? When you first started? Before you lost all of your money? Before you started to tell yourself you're never going to make it in your sleep? Before you gave yourself a second chance? Number 69, we can't predict the future. I can't predict the future. The market makers can't predict the future. And if you can, you need to stop that. Stop that. That is not a good thing. Number 70, you can make money, but you can't make money with your friends and your family. You can, but you can't do it with your friends and your family. And you need to know the reasons why. Number 71, don't buy into the FOMO or FUD. And don't sell it either. Don't buy into the FOMO or FUD, guys. Who cares about missing out? The market's going to go up and down. Who cares about the fear of entering the trade? It's about multiple trades. Remember that. Number 72. All those monitors for what? You've got all of those monitors for what? The market makers don't need all of those monitors, guys. They made a manual on how to illegitimately discontinue you from the phase. So all those monitors for what? Number 73. It's not going to work out for you, Stu, because you're not listening to the 100 trading rules of power. You're not listening to your stats. You're not listening to the market maker saying clearly, I'm not in that trade. Number 74, the market's not talking to you. It's talking to Stu. And that's the reason why he's shilling everything, going long on Christmas stockings. The market's going up and down right now, guys. Wait for it to talk to you. Number 75. There is no right or wrong way to trade. There's only what works and what doesn't work, guys. Do what works. Number 76. Isn't this ridiculous? Every time you enter the trade, you get hit. Isn't this ridiculous? Every time you try to transfer your money, it never goes to the other side. Isn't this ridiculous? Every time you break one of the 100 trading rules of power, you lose money. Number 77, don't go bankrupt. If you do this, first of all, respect the fact that that's not what I'm teaching you. I am teaching you, not trying to, but I am teaching you the 100 trading rules of power. You ought to listen to those rules, follow those rules, and hopefully they'll work out for you. So don't go bankrupt, because that's not my intention. Number 78, if you know what you're doing, then you'll be fine. But if you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to be fine, guys. And like I said, you're probably going to have to go back to work and go work for the man. And he's going to tell you what to do. And you're going to feel the pain. So if you know what you're doing, then you'll be fine. Number 79. I don't know what your trading habits are. I don't know your trading habits, guys. So sue me. I don't know whether you're a profitable trader or not. I don't know if you're a good listener or not. Only you know. And be very specific about that. Number 80. You don't understand Wall Street. You don't understand that those Wall Street fellas still run the market, guys. This is not a movie or a game. This is real life, guys. And then let me ask you a question. Do you think those Wall Street market makers are going to let you walk away with a chunk of their money? And if the answer is no, you're ready to become a profitable professional trader. Number 81, eat breakfast before you trade. It's delicious. Don't tell people to enter into anything without replenishing their thoughts and their nutrients in their body. That's ridiculous. Eat your breakfast before you trade. Number 82, impress people with your patience and your trading life. Your patient trading life is what I meant. Sorry. Impress people with your patient trading life. Your trading life should be patient and growing slowly. Impress people with that. Number 83, your plan should be the process. This process you can share with others, and they can grow as well. You don't have to place a trade for your friend Alexander, who wants to be profitable in 15 minutes. You can actually show him what it feels like to hold on to $1.50. Can it grow a little? Can it grow a little? Can a little grow? Number 84. Money is not the controlling factor. The controlling factor here is the process. And the process says, bog down, wait for it, and take the money train. Don't get hit by it. Number 85. Teach yourself every day. It doesn't matter how much or with who. Just teach yourself something about the market every day. Even if it's just reviewing the 100 trading laws of power, rules of power that you don't want to transgress. You can take a rule per day and write it down in your notes and follow it. And trust me, there's going to be plenty more. Number 86. Practice makes permanent. Money makes money. So if you keep practicing, that's good. But that's not going to be what we want here, guys. We want to make money, not practice forever. So let's begin to make money after we practice. Number 87. It's happening all day. Those trades that we were talking about that only happen twice a day are happening all day. Those high quality trades that you can take once or twice a month are happening every second in every market. Think about that. Number 88. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So make sure you set your stop loss right away. And don't let the market make you catch you with your pants down. Number 89. Don't plan goals, plan limits. And that goes back to having a 4-limit trade. Out of 3 trades, if you strike out and don't hit the ball at least once, don't take that 4th trade. If you strike out of the week and don't hit the ball at least once a week, don't take that 4th day. If you strike out 4 weeks, 3 weeks out of 4, and don't hit the ball at least 1 week out of that month, don't take that 4th week. And so on and so forth for the seasons and the years. Understand that there is a limit to madness. And if you don't make that limit, you will be mad. Number 90. Understand market manipulation. Market manipulation is when the markets sell to each other, the market makers. Different banks sell to each other. They're in on it. They have a legal right to exchange large quantities of money for unparticular reasons that it would take years to decipher. And you don't have enough money to do that. Number 91. Doesn't it feel better now? Now that you know the scam. Doesn't it feel better now? Now that you walked away with a tiny bit. Doesn't it feel better now? Now that you know you can actually win whatever that number is, times whatever it is you dream. Number 92. Anyone who takes power trades is a power trade. Anyone who takes a power trade is a power trader. So let's wait for that power train to come. Number 93. This is a break-even trade. This is not a 2-to-1 anymore. This is a break-even trade. This is not a 21-to-2 anymore. It's a break-even trade. So learn how to break even, or they'll learn how to break you. Number 94. That's it for the day. whatever that is. And hopefully that's not missing out on a break-even trade. Once you don't hit the ball out of 3 times, that's it for the day, guys. 3 strikes, you're out. I'm sorry, Jose Canseco. You gotta wait till tomorrow, buddy. Number 95. Those are your other teammates. Lil Tiny and them can hit the ball too. Let Lil Tiny hit it. I bet you Little Tiny will keep us in the game and we can last longer. Because Little Tiny doesn't care about all the things in life that Big Tiny does. So let's start leveraging down and let Little Tiny hit the ball. Number 96. Before, during, and after your trades. Guys, you should be taking your screenshots before, during, and after your trades, okay? So that you can look back and see the damage that you've done, whether it's good or bad. Number 97. What's it saying now? And you'll never know that if you're still in that trade. You'll never know that if you got hit by the money train. And you definitely won't know that if you blew your account. So what's it saying now? Learn how to last longer, or you'll never know that. Number 98. Follow your rules. You may have these 100 trading rules of power, and you may not agree with all of them. And I agree with you. But follow your rules. If anything. Number 99. Take responsibility for those actions we talked about earlier. Those actions you're going to perform in the market are like artwork to the rest of the world. Make sure that artwork is discernible. Last but not least, guys, thank you for joining me. I can't wait to meet you in person and have a cup of coffee with you at the nearest Starbucks. Number 100. Having more than what you started with is what we want to do here, guys. And yes, I see the comments, about not having the last 100th law in the first part of the 100 trading laws of power. You guys come up with the 100th law on that one and just write it in a comment what you think that should have been. And maybe I should have left this one out. But we want to have more than what we started out, guys. More. That's all. It doesn't matter how much or who or how or when, just as long as it's more. And can a little grow, guys? Yes, it can. If you put a seed into the ground and allow it to grow, it will blossom to become the richest seed as long as you give it the water and the time it needs. Till next time, guys, thank you for joining me. You were my wonderful, perfect guest. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments later. And feel free to show some love and support, guys. Okay, don't be shy. I got to get this out to other people, so share this with a friend so that they can become profitable traders too. My name is Brandon, the Day Trading Genius. You guys are my wonderful guests. Till next time, peace and love.